less cooking saloon. So today we're going to make another combo recipe. We're combining two foods, and I asked you guys on Instagram and you chose a cheesecake banana bread. So I got this idea from delish.com, but I'm not gonna use their recipe, and also I'm gonna change it up a little bit. So it's super easy. It's different from all you've ever seen, I hope. And I would say let's get this started. What I have here is 250 grams of whisk flour. You always want to whisk flour before you start using it so it doesn't get like clumpy. I don't know if you say that, but you know, so it's smooth, like it makes the dough smooth. So to this flour, you add some vanilla sugar. I'm gonna add a whole pack. Also, what you always want to add to sweet food is a little bit of salt, and to savory food a little pinch of sugar. In our case, we add a little bit of salt in here because salt is known as a taste enhancer. Also, you want to use some baking powder. I don't know how you say it. Baking salt, baking soda, I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna just, you know, put a little bit in there. I'm not gonna measure precisely. I'm gonna use half the package. And then we wanna stir the dry ingredients real well. And we're going to put this aside, get a plate, get our bananas for banana bread, and mash them up. So a little fun fact, I do not like bananas at all. The reason why I'm still doing this is because I love banana bread. So when I lived in Vancouver a few years back, my host mom and I think my host grandma, they made banana bread, and it was so good. And I was always known in their family as like the big eater. I always ate so much food. I visited them recently last year, and when they knew I was doing YouTube videos about food, they were like laughing, saying that's exactly the perfect job for you. They thought it was so funny that I'm actually doing something with food, and also that my boyfriend is doing food stuff. So anyhow, I'm loving banana bread, and I love cheesecake, so I wanted to give it a new twist. And they made it around Christmas, so it's for me I'm a little bit in the holiday mood, and I wanted to do something Christmassy. It's not like a classic traditional like Christmas dessert or bread, I want to say, but I wanted to do something different. All right, now that we got the bananas pretty mushy, I'm going to take the bowl with the dry ingredients, and I'm going to mix in the bananas. Also, 175 grams of sugar. I chose brown sugar just because I like it. I like brown sugar, so this is gonna go in as well. We add eggs, 2 eggs. 2. Also what we got is some melted butter. So the classic recipe asks for oil, but I wanted to exchange it for butter because I like the taste of butter in cakes better. So I'm gonna add that. You can also, of course, any sort of vegetable oil. And it also asks you to mix it with 100 milliliters of buttermilk. I do not like buttermilk, but you can replace it 1-to-1 by a yogurt of your choice. What I have here is a soy yogurt that I'm going to put in there. I have to measure it out. Yogurt right here. And we're going to add this to our batter. If you want to use milk instead of yogurt, you can do that, but you need to add some vinegar to give it like the sourish taste. Now we are going to mix this well. Looks like this. Usually you need to add walnuts to your banana bread. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to add some cashews, some lightly salted cashews, just because I think cashews are so creamy and so nice, and they have a little sweet taste to them, but when you take salted ones, it's like a really nice exchange of flavors. So take some cashews and crush them with my hands in here. And it says in like a traditional recipe 100 grams, but honestly, you can just put as many nuts in there as you want. If you prefer no nuts, you don't have to add any. You can do macadamia, you can do basically any type of nut. I think especially with the cheesecake, cashews go really well. All right, now that we have that, we take a rubber spatula and just get the nuts in there. Just like so. Before we continue with this, we have to make our cheesecake batter. I got some cream cheese. I got Philadelphia lactose-free cream cheese, and I'm going to use 150 grams, the whole thing. Also, what I have here is 2 tablespoons of flour and 2 tablespoons of sugar that we're gonna add as well. And finally, an egg. I also like to add some vanilla extract to the cheesecake batter. And then we need to get this, like just some sort of batter form. And this is what the batter looks like. Now we're getting a loaf pan, and the way I like to prepare it so the batter doesn't stick, super easy. You take a little bit of oil, put it in there, take a napkin, and just basically try to get the oil out of it and like get all the edges and sides. And after, you can use some powdered sugar and get it up in here. That will stick to the side, and then just, and it will look like this. So you got it nicely greased up. Now what you want to do is you want to bring the batter of the banana bread in there, but you only want to use approximately half. Then you want to like flatten it out. What you can also do is do this. It always makes it flat quickly. And then you take your cheesecake batter and just spread it over there. Try to get like a good layer all across. And it doesn't really matter if it kind of or a little bit mixes in with the banana bread. And now, easiest step, you just put your banana bread batter on top. So if you don't like banana, you can still do it, because if I can eat it and I don't like bananas, you will love it. Now we have our banana bread, and this will go into the oven at around 180 degrees Celsius for about an hour. And now we wait, and I'll be right back with you.
1 hour later.
All right guys, it has been an hour and I had to put my hair up because it became really hot in the kitchen. Our banana bread, cheesecake banana bread, is done. Look at that. This looks really, really good. I'm really happy with that. It's a little dark on the top, but that is not a problem. Getting it out. So before we're actually taking it out, we should let it cool for around 10 minutes-ish. But I'm going to take a spatula and go along the sides to just separate the bread from the pan. And it shouldn't stick since we put the oil and sugar on the sides. We grease it up, so that should work really well. It barely sticks to the sides of the pan. We're going to let this cool, and I'll be right back.
A few inches later.
Guys, I was able to get it out. It's 10 minutes later, and
holding the screen real quick so you guys can screenshot the ingredients list.
Yeah, this is my banana bread cheesecake, or cheesecake banana bread. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know how it tasted, make sure to check out my Christmas cheat day special, because that's what I made it for. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. And let me know in the comments down below what other food combinations you want to see. Thank you so much. Bye bye.